Hello YouTube model community. It's Dwayne, Badman Scale Customs. This is my first ever YouTube video, so I'd like to introduce myself to the community, and I'll start by showing some projects that I'm working on and show you some stuff that I've found out there that might be helpful to some of you guys. So first of all, I'd like to show you, I've been working on this 1940 Ford just a project that I started on here recently, and what I'm doing with this car is I'm building a pretty much an all-out tube chassis race car with it. So there's the body, main body that we're working with, and here's chassis that I've got going here. Got roll cage built, mostly built, still got some work left to do on it, but this is what I'm planning on doing here. Also, what I'm doing is I've got the where is it? The 55 Ford Pro Mod kit. I can't remember what they call the car on there, but anyhow, got that I've kind of been hacking up, working on it. So there's all the aluminum. Got the cage to go in there like so. This will all come together like that, and I've had to do a bunch of modifications to the body fenders to get this all to fit together, but it actually fits quite well. So I'll definitely keep everybody updated on the progress as that goes. With the body too, I'll cut the doors and hinge them, and I think what I'll do with that is I'd like to hang them suicide style. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be tough to hang these doors opening forward like they should, but hey, suicide doors are pretty cool. So I'm gonna do all that. I'll let you know how that goes. And I've got all the nitrous and batteries and stuff that comes with the kit. I may or may not use that stuff. I don't know. I don't think it'll fit in the trunk, so I might have to do something a little creative there. But anyways, that's the 40 Ford. So I think that's going to be pretty cool once that's complete. I'll use all the powertrain out of the 55 Ford kit as well. The big Boss Ford motor, Lenco transmission, their Ford 9-inch rear end in this one, and I think I'm going to go with a copper for the main body, and I'd like to go with like a metallic black, I think, for the fenders on it. So that's that one. I got that going, and I've also got here, I got a little work going here on a 62 Chevy Bel Air. Got the doors hung on it. This one I think I'm also going to do this one I think I'll do with a Pro Street in mind. I'm not going to do tube chassis on it, but I'm going to do a full frame rail front to back. Probably use stock kit suspension on the front end of it, and I got some parts I can rob out of another kit that I'll use for the rear axle, and 4-link setup in it, and some big street tires on it. And I'm gonna use used the full factory interior on it as well. As far as engine goes, I'll stick. I think I'm going to stick with a 409 in it, and maybe put the supercharger on it. You know, just trick that out a little bit. And but anyways, I haven't gotten far with this one. This has kind of been the car body. I've been beating on it quite a bit, trying out different paint and that kind of stuff on it. So, and I thought, you know, it's still in pretty good shape. So, and I've mocked it up with some big tires, and it looks pretty cool that way. So, that's what I'm gonna do with this car. So, it's pretty much a brand new, fresh start. Keep you updated on that as well. Other one I got going is I got this Baldwin Motion 69 Camaro. Been working on this one for quite a while. Actually, not very happy with the way that the paint has come out so far on it. So I actually got another kit that I'm gonna start fresh with it on it. But I've got most of the chassis, a bunch of the engine built and wired. And I'm going to hack the doors open on this one too. Doors and trunk. So, but I'm not going to do anything too crazy with this car. I just like keep it mostly motion style. Maybe get some different tires for the back end, but I'll do it, you know, pretty much everything the way that Baldwin did them, or the Motion Performance Shop did them back in the day. So, yeah. I got another, a 70.5, the AMT Baldwin Motion Camaro too, that I've done some work on it. This one's kind of a little further along, this 69 here, so I figure I better maybe focus a little bit more on some of these projects, these 3 projects here. I actually got at least 6 projects going, so I don't like to, I don't know, I guess I get a little distracted by some of these projects, but I'll focus mainly on these 3 for the time being, and get going on the other stuff a little bit later on once I get a few finished here. Actually, I had another Camaro going as well. It'd be well, it's the 80, I guess it's to be the 85 monogram kit, but what I'm doing with that one is I'm building that into an 82 Camaro with a pearl white paint job, doing a 2-inch cowl hood on that one, custom building and all that stuff. That one I'm building that because my son has a car just like that, so I'm trying to build a model of his actual car. So that one's going to be a lot more tricky, I think, because some of the detail in that kit leaves a lot to be desired. So I'll be fabricating a ton of stuff for that, under hood mostly, I think. So I got that car is also going. I do little bits here and there on it. There's really not there's not much that I've done to that car yet. So once I get some significant amount of work on that one, I'll get a video up on it as well. I've got well, here I'll show you. This is the kit. This is the actual kit for the 62 Bel Air. It's an older kit. I haven't seen it in stores lately. So I think they probably just boxed it up a little bit differently. I'm sure there's tons of them out there, but I do like the 62 quite a bit. I've also got a couple of Corvettes. I got a 62 Corvette, the Gasser Corvette Revell kit, It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I also have I actually have this kit here. I haven't really seen it either lately, but it's a 57 Corvette. This is actually really decent kit too. It's got a separate frame and whatnot. A few things that I didn't like about it that I'm going to change on it, but I can get to that later too. I probably won't. That kit's actually probably about, I'd say, 70 or 80% done, but like I say, there's some things I want to change on it. So, and that's kind of why I bought the 62 kit, because I thought maybe I'd kind of mash the two together and come up with something that I really like. So I haven't really decided there. I change my mind all the time on stuff like that anyhow. So, but yeah, that's stuff I have in progress anyhow. I got a bunch of old kits that have been laying around here too for a long time, and they're in the boxes and in the plastic in most cases. Still the plastic, all the parts trees are still in the plastic on those. So, but I got a lot of ideas that I'd like to do with those. But like I said earlier, I gotta kind of maybe focus on some of this other stuff that I got going, so I can maybe move on to that stuff. So, but anyways, I'd like to share a few things too that I have found that I haven't had an opportunity to try them out yet, but I'm pretty confident that they're going to work quite well. And first thing is I'd like to show you is I found some. This is actually 30 gauge electrical wire, and it is about the right size for spark plug wires. So there's 100 feet on that roll. That's the roll. There's 100 feet of that wire on there, and here, well, I bought this locally at my local electronics shop. Yeah, these run about $30 a roll, but that's here in Canada, so it'd be a little bit cheaper, I'm sure, in the States if you can find it. But this looks like it's going to be really nice to work with. It's solid core wire, bend it, stays nice, and I'll try. I'm definitely looking forward to trying that out. The next motor I wire here, so let everybody know how that turns out. The other thing I don't know if you can notice on the end of this wire there, I've got what would be like a spark plug boot there. What I've found and used for that is I actually got some heat shrink tubing, and that's the smallest stuff that I could find. This here is the black. I got multiple colors, gray, red. I just grabbed some colors just to try out. Probably use this stuff on just about any gauge of wire, or whatever you're using for battery cables maybe, or starter cable, ignition wires. But anyhow, this stuff actually worked pretty good. It shrinks down quite tight on this little 30 gauge wire there. That's on there pretty good. I can pull that off of there, but it's a nice tight fit. So I'm going to try that out, and I think that's going to work real well. I was using the telephone wire insulation on my plug wires before. That works pretty good too, but I think this is just a little bit finer for doing that. So anyways, heat shrink. Small. This, like I say, I don't know what the gauge or anything of this stuff is, but it's basically just the smallest stuff I could find in the bin. So looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like when everything's all done there. Other thing too, I just kind of had an idea that I'd try out. I haven't tried it yet, but I think this will work quite well too. Is while I was buying the wire at the electronics store, I spotted these forceps, and I don't like tweezers. I know you need them. I just don't like them. My hands don't work well enough to work with tweezers, so I thought I'd give these a try. What I did was I took again some heat shrink, and I had to use a little bit larger size heat shrink, but I just took some heat shrink, shrunk them over the tips so I don't mar up the any of the plastic parts with them. So I haven't yet tried them out, but I feel they're going to work well. There's even on the little wire here, they lock in place, so that's pretty tight grip there for sure. So they won't work on larger parts, but well, I mean you could probably use them on larger parts, but they just don't lock like they would with the smaller one pieces. So anyhow, that's about what I have for today. So I'll hopefully I can get another video up fairly soon. I'm not highly technological here when it comes to making videos and stuff. Basically, I'm just using my telephone. So hopefully this goes well. Maybe I can do some editing and stuff like that in the future. But anyways, I just wanted to get something up there for you guys, and like I say, introduce myself to the community, and I hope to have many more videos. And I'd also like to say I've been watching a lot of of your guys' videos out there, and you guys do some fantastic stuff. And I mean, it's rare even now for me to watch something and not pick up, you know, a tip that somebody's doing that I never thought of or haven't seen before or whatever. So I'm still finding out a lot of great stuff. So like I say, I've been watching a lot of videos lately too. So anyhow, I'll see you all out there and talk to you soon. Thanks.